Hello, beautiful friends. It's Erica. Welcome to the 7-7 portal. I'm recording this on the actual 7-7 and really reflecting on this is truly the beginning of a very powerful time of year between now and the Lion's Gate in August. This is going to be just an initial reading to take a look at what is happening around the 7-7 portal and how to maximize it. But right off the bat, we're getting the Four of Pentacles popping out of the deck. So, what are you holding on to? What are you afraid to let go of from the past? Is there something that you've been clinging to, holding to, because you're afraid to open up to all the abundance that's meant to come your way? But what I'm feeling right off the bat as well is, are you holding on to security, finances, money? Are you holding on for dear life? Are you trying to, well, trying to try to feel what the energy is here with words? What I'm getting is there's beautiful a beautiful abundance on its way in, but it's important to let go in order to receive more. So think about what you must be called. I hadn't even pulled a question for this, but that's just what's coming through is you can't receive more if you're holding on to things from the past. And the universe wants to deliver more. So let's add into this in terms of how this particular portal will shift the energies. And there will be an extended where I go in depth into some of the healing themes and all of that. And for those of you that have bought the all extendeds pass that I did for July, this will be obviously included in that. You just need to log in to the website at Podia, ericaelmitz.podia.com, and log in and you'll see it there in your all extendeds pass course. So let's add to this. And you'll already find the masculine and feminine extended readings for the month of July there. I did take a few days off. I had my daughter visiting and took some time with her and with friends and family and really just enjoyed that time. So stay tuned. There will be more readings coming with that. So what are the energies we are leaving behind? See, it's all about work, 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 get everything done, work, work, work for the money. And you've heard me talk about this over a period of time where, as a collective, we are meant to release the shackles of anything that constricts us and restricts us. And quite frankly, money and finances is one of those mechanisms that is used to constrict our freedoms, to constrict our growth, because we have responsibilities. We're adults, but the energy we are leaving behind with this portal is this energy of the Eight of Pentacles, which is having to work and create. This reminds me of a guy who's working in a factory who just like churns out these coins. He knows what he's doing. He's got it done, but it's like, I got to keep making the coins. Time to make the donuts. So what energy are we moving into? See, the Queen of Wands. This is, wow, this is so beautiful. Oh, okay. We're moving out of, I need to work to be abundant. The Queen of Wands is the energy of magnetizing abundance to you. Now, this is an energetic principle, and this is part of why we have been enslaved, because we have been conditioned to believe our efforts lead to abundance. Now, while that is somewhat true, obviously, in the 3D world, if we have that belief, we will not have abundance unless we work hard, sacrifice, and do all these things to achieve it. This guy's like working, working, working. He's not, I don't see him hanging out on the beach, enjoying his family. Or just even having a meal at home enjoying his family and enjoying what the kids have to say and sharing their experiences and going and creating memories. But we're moving into the energy of the Queen of Wands, which is, you know what? Money is currency, which is energetics. And when we can get and we can dial in the energetics of abundance, things shift. It doesn't mean that we don't work or do things, but this is a paradigm shift that we're all bringing in. And you know, the eight energy of the Lionsgate portal is the energy of abundance and infinite abundance. So dang. And again, this isn't about being lazy and sitting around thinking things are just going to happen. We have to co-create, obviously. We need to do things, and we need to have the right energetics and the right consciousness with whatever we are doing in order to magnetize things to us. And I feel like this is so amazing. And moving into from the Queen of Wands into the energy of not overthinking things. This is going to be very healing. Healing from past disappointments. Four of Swords. This is also breaking out of, this is why we have the Four of Pentacles, right? You see, this is all material. The Pentacles are material. The Four of Swords is thoughts, our mindset, our limiting beliefs. How have we had our mind keep us prisoner and keep us hostage? What I keep getting drawn to is there's one sword here at the bottom and the three at the top. And this is sadness, disappointment. And the sword is down here. And this disappointment, this fear of disappointment, the mental prison is what has kept us from the abundance. Tell me more about the Four of Swords. And interesting, I don't read reversals. This came out in the reverse. The feeling of teamwork, cooperation, not feeling that there's help, not understanding that the divine is a co-creative partner in our journey. When we align our frequency and when we align our beliefs and our consciousness. So what will be the gifts with this portal? Big breakthroughs. Anything built on a shaky foundation's got to come down. There could be major sudden changes in the world that break us out of this hanging on to every last penny in order to receive. Tell me why the Towers here is a gift. Because it's time. More Pentacles. I've put time and energy. Is it going to pay off? It's time for the breakthrough. It's time to figure out, do I keep putting effort into a certain area? Or do I keep putting energy into this mindset of the Eight of Pentacles? Or do I put the energy into this mindset of the Queen of Wands? Which is, I know that I magnetize things to me. Interesting, there's a lot of pentacles here. And let's add to the gift here. Yeah, the fear of money. Poverty mindset. Changes in the physical world. Things have got to change, right? The world is changing. But the gift of the 7-7 portal, and ironically, again, this is the 7 of Pentacles. is a breakthrough financially, materially. It's a breaking out of the feeling that, spirit's gotta help me out here. What will be the challenges? Actually, what is going to be initiating? I'm going to get into what's being initiated with the 7/7 portal. There's going to be more videos throughout this month and through the beginning of August where we really talk about these portals. Because this is a very, very, very important time of the year. In fact, spiritually speaking, the most powerful, opportunity to timeline jump, upgrades, major downloads, big shifts. But what is initiating with this 7/7 portal? Truth, clarity, Queen of Swords, cutting things out, no drama, no BS, swift and easy. And it's interesting, it was brought to using the word swift. That has implications when it comes to the financial systems of the world, but that's another topic that I don't normally cover here. But swift and easy and quick, clean cut, celebration. Wow. It's initiating a time of celebration, happiness, joy, coming together. What else is initiating? Discoveries. And this ties so much into this paradigm shift around money and finances, where it's like we're meant to discover. When we discover this golden nugget of truth that lies within us, that we have the power to be abundant, and abundant isn't just financially, but to break free from this 9 to 5, gotta go to work to earn a paycheck energy. There are going to be other ways that you can thrive in your life without sacrificing everything just for a paycheck. Many people sacrifice their souls and their family time and their family lives for a paycheck. But the opportunity is this discovery. And tell me about this discovery. What is initiating? The King of Wands. See? It's like if the feminine understands, the feminine energy in all of us understands the magnetism part. She's the holder of the wisdom and the keys of the codes that understand the rewiring of finances. But with the King of Wands, there's a reignition of purpose. Like, I know what to do with what I'm manifesting now. Thanks to the truth that the magnetics and the energetics work to bring me what I deserve, I now am going to act on it. Do you see what I mean? She's sitting there, he's sitting there, but the masculine energy of the wands has a purpose. And I feel like for those of you that are aligned with a sense of purpose, a sense of, I know what I want to do, I know who I want to help, I know the difference I want to make in the world, this will be a very powerful time. So pay attention to what's happening starting around, the 7/7 portal and leading all the way through middle of August. I think it's going to be a very important time. So with that, I'm heading over to the extended. I'm going to leave you with a guidance message for those not going to the extended. But in the extended, we're going to get into some of the gifts around how to leverage this portal to the fullest, how to clear energy, what energy needs to be cleared in order to receive the codes so that you can navigate through this most efficiently, and a lot more. But for those of you not going to the extended, what is the best guidance? Set the intentions, the big, bold intentions. Be clear and decisive. Focus on what you really want and be bold with your requests to the universe. This is why this Queen of Swords is here. Be clear and decisive. She is clear and decisive. No drama, no BS, no hemming and hawing, no back and forth. So at this portal right now, 7-7, or around this portal, the energies are good, not just on the day, okay? But around this time, set your intentions. Be bold with your requests for the universe. Focus on what you really want. Do you want to wait and wait and wait and wait for things to shift? Or are you going to shift from the inside between these two? All right, my beautiful friends, I'll see some of you over in the extended. And until next time, I send you love. Bye.